Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Rocket Rodriguez looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kevin Gausman, one of the best arms in the league right now. Great action, two-seam action. A lot of times you'll hear pitchers talk about he throws a bowling ball. Hard, heavy, two-seam fastball with a lot of movement. Needed a change of scenery, and man, has he turned it around since he left the Baltimore Orioles. It's never been about the stuff. It's more about...
Settling in now, Rocket Rodriguez, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless, whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting.
Come on, get here,
and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Liu on the grass. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 41. Blake.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Angels are out in front, 1-0. In now, Rocket Rodriguez. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fat.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Baldwin stands at second with no outs. hit in the air out to straightaway left. Rodriguez is there. One down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Striding into the box, Rocket Rodriguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Now batting, Rocket Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1 the count now. There's ball four.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
In now for the Angels, Martin Doyle.
Number
2 outs
three.
and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Doyle.
Gildahaus over at second. Rodriguez at first, 2 out in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Coming to the plate now, Rocket Rodriguez.
23. Rocket Rodriguez.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Fastball called for strike 2. From the stretch. Line drive to center field.
Go home.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Stepping in, Andres Campos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here. So striding in, Rocket Rodriguez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. High in the air and deep to left center field. Campillo ranging back, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Stepping up now, Carlos Campillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles, the left fielder, Carlos.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rodriguez going back on it. Gone! Digging in, Rocket Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is hit hard to the right side.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Rocket Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him.
Dig.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. So now the Angels cleanup batter, C.J. Cron. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Sixth home run. At the plate, Rocket Rodriguez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he's safe.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Popped him up.
All right, halfway here. Go half.
Scope moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Rocket Rodriguez. And they're runners at the corners now.
Rocket Rodriguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And that misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Cron.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 2-2. Popped up. Campos over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Marcus Semien.
Full count, here it comes.
Stand up, right here.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Campillo looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Stepping into the box, Rocket Rodriguez. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Lorenz aboard here at first with nobody out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready now, C.J. Cron. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Campillo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Marcus Semien.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In there, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. 16-3 today. The Los Angeles Angels took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Milwaukee Brewers. Rocket Rodriguez looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Digging in now, Rocket Rodriguez, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch? Stepping up to the plate, Rocket Rodriguez. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs, and he wants them with runners in scoring position.
Digging in once again, Rocket Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Doyle, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And now they've got him picked off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting Lonnie Chisenhall. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Rocket Rodriguez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hard hit to
Go hard,
first.
go hard, go hard.
Maddox is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Rocket Rodriguez. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So